And we're off. I know it's been a while. I do apologize. I am back after my hiatus. I have been sick, as you can tell by my voice, but we're going to go through a old classic of mine, which is the team update. I thought, you know what, since it's been a month, why not give the team update you guys need? So you see Nathan MacKinnon's back in the squad, and you think, why, how, and when? The reason behind it is the players that are coming out nowadays require the lower overall cards in the team to be able to use them properly. And as you're going to see with this update, it's a big player we did acquire. We've got, yeah, Nathan MacKinnon, solid winger, solid center if you want to put him at center. I don't trust him at center, but I have him on the left wing so he can use his right-handed to his advantage. He's got wheels and big rig. Connor McDavid in the middle with wheels and ankle breaker. 91 faceoffs, self-explanatory compared to Nathan MacKinnon with 86. With the pairing of Ryan Nugent-Hopkins with elite edges tape to tape. Low faceoffs, but good shooting with that left-handed on the right. The only reason this line exists is the newest combination slash boost, which is the Triple Canada 12 ability point boost. Moving on to Alex Tuck. I get it. 86 overall, 7 mil. That's why I needed the 7 mil. He's got big rig and quick release, solid forward. I've only used him for one game. He's done really nothing for me. He's just there as a pick for the boost you're about to see. We got Trevor Zegras from the last week of Chell Week. I picked him up because, you know what? I thought he's going to be a good card in the future. A lot of people said don't get these cards because it's just the USA hockey. It's not USA and, for example, Philadelphia for Trevor. It is just the nation and the wildcard link. So you've got very limited ability here. If it was a Philadelphia link, however, on top of the other two being Chell Week and USA, it'd be a very versatile card. Very strong card. Liked him. I've used him for 37 games. Solid second line winger to center. I usually use him at center, even though he's got 84 faceoffs. Don't really have much in that second line. Moving on, we've got Cole Eiserman from the most recent release of the next gen. It's the free card, where you got to pick out of the collectible pack. And I picked Eiserman mainly because of his base stats. 88, 87, 89, 88, and 83. He is 6 foot, 196 with ankle breaker and rocket. One-timers and slap shots are basically 90% guaranteed going in the net. When you take shots with this man, his shooting is good. His stats are good. Moving on to third line of someone you've seen before, I hope. Hilary Knight, she was on my team last year for a majority of the year. I had her team of the season, her team of the year, her fantasy card. I believe she had one of those versions of the upgradable cards throughout the year. But realistically, she's only in this team because she got herself a captain's card, which is new to NHL 26 HUT, the captain's cards. She has been solid for me. She's one game from 100. The only reason she hasn't hit 100 yet is because I've had to take her out of the lineup multiple times because of her being from the PWHL, from the Seattle Torrent. She's also American, so she helps, and a captain's card. So she's got two big links similar to Zegras, but more or less in the way that she's not going to be versatile unless you need a American or a captain's forward. She's got quick release and second wind, as you guys saw there. I kind of leaked it. Marie-Philippe Plante, she's been here for 200 games now. She's been in my team since NHL 23 when the game first came out, with the women's cards being allowed into the game. Back then, it was the international cards, but still, they were the cards. They were usable. Very, very versatile and strong on the puck, as they have to be. As you can see, if you look up, Marie-Philippe Plante is 5'6", 161. She currently costs $9 million because she's 88 overall. And she's got quick release and quick draw with 94 faceoffs. Very solid player. I've used her as my captain since they were added to the game, like I said, in 23. She has set the single most record for back-to-back-to-back captains for me in general in this game's history from me playing it. And I've been playing this game since 2008. I've been playing Ultimate Team since the game mode came out in 2012. And, last year, if you followed the series last year, you would have known that my fantasy Connor Garland, that was with me the entire year, he hit 99 overall with about 2 weeks left in the season. And on top of that, I did tie Wayne Gretzky's record in goals with him. He's at 894 with about 800 assists. So, and about 1,800 games last year. nothing compared to NHL 23 and NHL 24. Those two games combined on one account, I had over 4,500 wins, 5,500 games, because there was 4 people playing on my account. Not getting into that, we'll move on to the bigger card that I got in the most recent event before this one, sorry. Sparkplug and Unstoppable, he's played 89 games, solid card as he always is. 6'3", 232. Moving on to the third line with the XP Kirby Dach. The only reason and the only way I got this card was completing the Seasons 2 objectives where you had to do 55 daily challenges to unlock him. It was a player pick. I don't remember the other guy, but I remember 2 of them. It was Kirby Dach and JT Compher. I'm trying to remember the last guy. I don't remember, but once I do, I'll make a video breaking down these cards. Then we got, as you saw with the Matthew Nyes, I got the Nick Suzuki. Obviously, being a Habs fan, as you can see, Nick Suzuki's been a player that I've been wanting to get in my team for a long time. I've been trying for a couple years now. To be honest, the team was really bad the last couple of years, so EA didn't really want to give them anything. But thanks to their 9-1 start to the season, EA's like, you know what? This team's on the up. Let's give them some cards. Lane Hutson's on the up. Give him some cards. They brought in Noah Dobson. They brought in Jacob Fowler. I'm still looking for that Jacob Fowler card. I know EA is trying to make it perfect, and they take a couple of weeks to a couple of months to make that decision. And by the time he comes out, most likely he will be either unusable or very strategically usable based on boosts and stuff. Being American and being from either Laval or Montreal. It's just based on if they give him an AHL card or an NHL card. I'd prefer the NHL card because it's easier to get links, because just having an American Laval is relatively hard to find links because there's no AHL boosts. There's only American boosts that I can think of, and there's not many defensive American boosts. Moving on, we put Ivan Demidov on this line. So yes, triple Canadiens line. We've got Kirby Dach. As fragile as he is, he's actually done pretty well. He's got 2 points in 11 games. Yikes. Nick Suzuki, 35 games played. And then Ivan Demidov has been the face of the team since November 9th when the card came out. Yes, you heard that correctly. I got this card day 1 of the event when the next gen event first came out. Yeah, I know life the event. I did not sleep for an entire day to get this card. Moving on to the defense. This is the man that I got from the most recent event, which is the ODR, the Outdoor Rink event. It is Colton Parayko standing at a staggering 6'6", 228 with Rocket and Stick 'em Up. He's a right-handed defenseman. The biggest reason why I got him is his reach and his offensive upside. Having Rocket and Stick 'em Up, one-timers and slap shots with him are nightmares because he is a blue liner and because he's also 6'6". His Stick 'em Up helps me, if the other team's guy gets on a breakaway, say it's a McDavid or a MacKinnon, he has the reach to stop those guys. Most of the people that play this game have, the obvious, Cale Makar, maybe a Brett Burns for size, maybe a Dougie Hamilton. Most of the time I see it's going to be Vince Dunn and Cale Makar or, Axel Sandin Pelika or Pelika, depending on where you're from. It's like nowhere near the size you need. I get it. A lot of people like having small defensemen because they're so used to having offensive defensemen, but learn it from me. You do not want to have 2 offensive defensemen on the same line. I have had that mistake with the 2 guys you're about to see after this next guy released to you, which in fact is the man himself, Vince Dunn. His Season 1 XP upgradable card. I got him October 13th, and he's still usable. His shot looks horrific with that 79 accuracy and 81 accuracy, but he's got 90 power. His skating is good. Hands are good. Checking is good. Defense is perfect, but the only reason I really like having this card is you'll see it in use later on, but his card is upgradable, meaning if I need to save space, aka I get another one of the new ODR cards, I can drop him down by a couple overalls, to a comfortable overall, which is 84, 83. Because I have him with Parayko, it's going to be, any overall I can put him at. I can put him at 82 if I wanted to, and he'd still be usable. Moving on to Noah Dobson. I have his Combo Nexus from the November 23rd drop of the event. He was the first card I got from the Combo Nexus event. Solid card with 1T and Stick 'em Up. I don't really use his 1T much because I've got another guy who you could probably tell based on his upgrade, if you guys are Hut savvy or Hut Boost combination savvy, Lane Hudson, same event, Combo Nexus. He is got elite edges, tape to tapes, 5'9", 162, solid stats, and no adoption if you want to know, 6'4", 200. They rounded him up. He's probably around 195, I'd say. But yeah, these two have been playing together since I got them both. I got Noah Dobson on the 23rd, and I got Hudson on the 24th, a day after. Keep in mind, these cards costed 585s to get one of them, and it was 3 event 85s, so 3 combo Nexus 85s, and 2 regular overall 85s to get these both, and I got them back to back. If you want to know what I'm talking about, what I'm referencing to, if you look at the bottom left, kind of in the middle of the bottom left, it says issued, and then the date that it was issued, meaning the date I grabbed the card or I acquired the card. Not the date it was issued, the date I acquired the card. And moving on to Filip Hronek, as I said earlier, you were going to see, similar to Vince Dunn, what I mean by, I can just downgrade if I need to. I've downgraded Filip Hronek to 84 instead of, 83 instead of 86 with the boost. You'd be 86. Mainly because of that Colton Parayko coming into the team last night. His teammate, Yerki Lumi, I don't know. I just call him Lumi. Solid card, Finland and Canucks. He is a ranked card for getting gold, I believe, because of the gold background, excuse me. Then Carey Price is still in net. Yes, I've had him since I got him October 17th. He has not really been, nobody's really competed for the net, in my opinion. No, I gave Montembeault some games. Horrible idea. Do not do that. Even though his card does go from 85 to 89, his aggression's just too high. And with aggressive goaltenders where they're not as tall, it's just not helpful by the slightest. Like Carey Price, you can see is 6'3", 217, but dialed in and showstopper. He's got 63 aggression, but high 80s for every other stat that's important. 93 speed is also really important. For example, there's goaltenders that I used. Like, I'll show you the goaltenders that I actually used before him. So we have Martin Brodeur. I just packed him on the 20th of December. He's got 84 aggression at 6'2", showstopper and post-to-post. Solid stats, but his aggression's a little too high for the size he is. Then we obviously have Thatcher Demko, who I was toying with bringing back, mainly because his aggression's not the highest, but it's still not the lowest. But we also have Samuel Montembeault. As you can see, he's got 88 aggression at 6'3", showstopper dialed in. John Gibson's never touching the net. Wutzke's never touching the net. I did, however, have a Jake Ottinger base mode card, but I got rid of that to acquire the Matthew Nyes because it required 86s, and I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to get it. And yeah, that has been this little update video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. Bye.